offense going. He's got it inside the 15. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Ready, set.
First play looking to throw it. On the move now. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's second down here.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the Horned Frogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42.
Let's go.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, testing the middle. This time, a completion. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Quick throw to the left. Pass caught on a comeback route. Tackles made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. They're going to run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
We'll try to run it with the option. Quarterback still with the football. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? They scoop up the ball and still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Change of direction. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
The Horned Frogs come to the line with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Caught in the flat by the running back. We're able to get him down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker on for the extra point.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, that's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Bears. They connect for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback.
You don't need your timeouts the first down. It's all good.
Offense takes the field. They reach the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The sure hands. It's Jefferson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's complete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time,
figure out about
it makes
the
it
comeback
so
route.
much tougher on coverage.
The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Easy.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. A screen to the wide receiver. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the left side. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. It's a fumble. Defense picks it up on the run. Not much on
Let's
the
go.
return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Boy, the offense catches a break here, Chris. You know, all week long as a coach, you work on the fundamentals, so when you get out into the game, your players aren't overthinking. They're just being natural athletes. Here, they don't do a good job of securing the ball. It almost cost them. They're lucky to get that ball back.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket, using his legs here. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up 1st down yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. The Bears pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st
shot.
down. Take a shot downfield. Only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. 3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pass complete on a crossing route. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, if you're not going to account
Here
for
comes
a
Randy.
quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Second down play coming up. They'll run the option. There's the handoff. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The tight end has got it. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got first and goal.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking right. This one caught. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the onside kick bounces out of bounds, so unsuccessful there, and it's a penalty.
That was so close.
Easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Here's the second down play. Dump off caught by the running back.
Holding.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Bears. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick.
TCU 14.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Throws to the tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Breaks into the clear. The 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Wants to throw it. Catch in the end zone. Successful two-point conversion.
Man, I'm a little bit surprised that they went for 2 instead of kicking it to tie it up. But here we are in the second half. They decided to roll the dice, and this time it's in their favor as they take the lead by a point.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And the returner forced out at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive. Backed up. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone, and the defense come up with a stop this time. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. On the move now. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, TCU.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30.
That was user.
Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed it. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
He makes the grab. Touchdown, Baylor. A great catch and run for 6. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the...
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. And the returner.
Safety.
Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the up.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Pass caught
No.
at the 20. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. Here's a regular season game, Kirk, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Past midfield. Out past the 30. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bears.
Kearis Parker.
Could be a game changer.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he'll just dive over the pile into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national
That play
rankings
could
stack
change
up
the game
to
right
chase
there.
for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Pressure is coming. On the run here. Lets it go. Nice grab. It's Padrino. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And the same runner's got it again. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it in 3rd and long and came up well short. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Well, the ball's
That might be
close to
game.
midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Toss play to the running back going left. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line. Run that running back. Make sure he protects the football. And you got a great chance at a victory.
And it's incomplete.
PI.
Just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Chewing clock with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Baylor. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchdown.
That pick six. It's not over yet, though. You score here, and you get a stop, and they're going to OT.
Came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end, and got stopped. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Let's go.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, TCU.
That was my best player, though. Kyrus Parker made the game-changing
I just
play.
can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
You got onside kicks.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync
No
and
onside.
in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it?
Handle.
And they'll stop him after a short game.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Extending the play now. And the defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Yeah, they just kept backing up.
It's an option look. It's a quarterback keeper. No
Oh.
good. Handed off to the running back.
Should have
That's
kept
a
it with
stop
Reese.
behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought I had it. I made a red throw.
Offense comes up trying to grind
Held it too
down
long.
the clock and secure the W. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Oh, he dropped it. Can you
What?
believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the score.
It won't let me challenge.
You've got the lead in the 4th.
They better.
quarter.
That was a catch.
Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Their last chance here. On the move now. Breaking free at the 35.
Reshot.
Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with the scrambles today. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and the lower-ranked team has
That play was
emerged
huge.
as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should, at the very least, lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good mindset the rest of the season. This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. It's a quick grab. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I think I've got it in the bag.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked the part today, stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete.
Dude, Reshot's so hurt.
Thinking here, you're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking to scramble. Muscled out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Woo, good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a 4th and goal situation.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains 6 after the miss.
No, I was too close. I was really too close.
I
should just QB sneak it.
Field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot.
Got
And
it.
the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30 now. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down
Got a long way to go.
like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game.